Hello, my friends. How are you? Just a little update on Frankie the Fox here. Last week, I was out of town all week on a much needed vacation. So Frankie just sat here and gathered dust. I haven't even started it probably almost 2 weeks. But I do have some exciting news. I think I hit on that I believe there are one of two things going on here. Excuse me. Frankie either has a vacuum leak or somehow the return line for the fuel is plugged or pinched, because this thing runs great until you've driven it for about 10 minutes and then it doesn't want to run anymore. It keeps dying on you. I suspect that there may be a vacuum leak. I tried the soapy water method. I'm not a big fan of the spraying carb cleaner around. I'm not a big fan of propane either. That's just, if you got a small spark, you got a fire too. I really don't want to mess around with that. So what I did is I went on to eBay. First I hit YouTube up. I'll just say that. Seeing, researching some smoke machines, build it at home with a sock and baby oil and blah, blah, blah. I wasn't down with that. So what I did is I hit up eBay, like I was saying. Found a company called Autoline. Let me show you what they've got. Let me get this to a little better spot. I accidentally broke the box when I was opening it. I have not set this up, not used it yet. I just opened it up to have a look. So this runs, I think it's $119.99 on eBay. These are made in the USA. They're a company out of California. I spoke with the owner named Sam. Very nice guy. Very impressed with the response that I got, and very impressed with also his ability to answer my questions. I saw a lot of different setups on eBay. This here looked to be, for the money, by far the best deal on there. This here's the can. This is their company right here, Autoline Pro. And I will put a link in the description. So if you're interested in this, which you should be if you are any type of mechanic at all, because these things, I've seen these smoke machines cost, right around $700 to $1,000 that do the exact same thing this does. Look how well packaged this thing is. Everything came very well packaged. As I was saying, this here is an EVAP system kit. So you can adapt this. You take this. Frankie doesn't have the EVAP. I will show that to you on my F-150 or my Escape. They both have the EVAP port. Now this is a nice little hanger. Man, having a hard time lining that up. Anyway, that's a hanger, so you can hang it up. This runs off the vehicle power. One thing that I really, really liked about this, You don't find these on some of the other ones on eBay. This actually has a port, and you put your 12 volts right here. I see a lot of them on eBay where you've got just and also YouTube, the you build it yourself DIY projects. There's a bolt hanging out of the side of this thing, and you just run positive there, negative over here. I didn't like that. I don't want to knock this thing over, you know, while I'm dragging around the hose and knock it over and hit ground. And next thing you know, you got a direct short. You know how well that goes. Anyway, this is superb for the price. I don't know how on earth you could possibly do better. In the instructions here, let's move over here. So there's what you get with it. Picture of all of it too. There are some optional accessories. I think I'm going to wind up probably getting this. I didn't think of it at the time, but I think I'm going to probably get this cone adapter. What that does, you can plug that in your hose, or excuse me, intake tube, or I've seen these used in the throttle body too. I'm just going to tap into the vacuum lines. This is also a plug kit. It helps you plug off things that you know where it might escape, such as the throttle body as well. For now, I think, since I did not think to order this, I think I'm just gonna, if it escapes there, I will just put a glove or something over the top of a rubber glove. But I wanted to show you, and I hope I'm remembering this correctly. This, you can put up to 100 psi. I do believe Sam told me he recommended somewhere around 30 to set my compressor at. But this dials it all the way down to, I believe he said 1 psi. So you're not gonna blow your hoses off and all that crap, which would be no fun. What else have we got? This here is our smoke maker. That makes it happen. And then here's the hose that, this is high quality stuff. Oh my word. I didn't realize that, but he's also got his own hose here. That is very impressive. I'm very impressed with these guys. For the money, I have no idea how you could beat this. And by the way, they're not a sponsor. This is 100% on me. Just a side note, I finally found the valve cover to throttle body hose. It was in the back of my truck. Anyway, again, very impressed with these guys. So right here, right? They're in the USA. Their support is in the USA. It's got the warranty. And right there says it all. Support an American business. Right out of California. I will do some more videos. I'm gonna get this all set up, get it hooked up, and run some more videos. I don't know why my phone is not focusing. I'm really sorry. I hope it's not that bad for you guys. But I was just really excited about this. Thought I'd share it with you. And I'll get back with you. I'm going to merge the videos together so you won't even know I'm gone. All right. We're going to move ahead here. Step one is to add the vapor to it. Sorry, I'm in the process of trying to get a GoPro. Right now you're going to have to deal with an S10. Galaxy S10. Okay, so you take this off, just kind of move this here off the side. I'm gonna admit, when I got into this, all these bags over there, I was wondering what the marble was for. But if you look how neatly that's done. I don't think you'll find another one on the market like that, period. Like I say, there is a marble in here, and I wondered what the marble was. So if you look, you drop the glass marble inside, that is our fluid level indicator. Then we add the smoke fluid until the marble is completely submerged. So this is how we know that we're full. Once this marble is submerged, after I stick it in here, after it's submerged with the smoke fluid, then we know that we're at the proper level. I will do that in return. All right, I got her full all the way to the bottom of the marble. And I have about that much oil left. I don't know what kind of oil that is. I've seen people use mineral oil or baby oil. That does not smell like either to me. That doesn't really have a smell to it. So I was kind of expecting mineral oil, but we're good. If I gotta get it from them, that's 100% fine with me. So I guess the next thing I need to do is, if you see in here the fuse, it comes with a fuse. I don't know if that's a spare or if that actually needs to be inserted right now. I didn't ever open this. I'm assuming it's probably the fuse. Kind of seems dumb it would come with a spare, but it is a spare. Kudos to Autoline for that. That is really cool. All right, well, I'm sorry. I got this door, I keep leaning up against it and it squeaks. Sorry about that squeak. Anyway, another thing that's cool, you're gonna know this pretty soon, I'm gonna show it off in another video that may actually come before this video, I don't know. But I'm gonna use this door. But I did find a passenger door for those of you who are from Utah, Idaho, Nevada, probably Wyoming-ish, or close to the borders of Utah. You will probably know what KSL is. This morning I got on KSL and I found a door for the other side. So that's pretty cool. Sorry, another one of my tangents. That door made me think about it. Sorry. Folks, I got her all up and running. There's the smoke coming out of her. Now I'm going to tap in. Hopefully you can still see that smoke coming out. I'm going to tap in, excuse me, right here. I'm going to need two hands. All right, I tapped in right there. That goes in the back of the intake. I have no intake leaks. I really didn't think I did. Just to show you, if you can't see smoke in the video, it's coming out through the air cleaner. So I am going to actually, let me unplug this really quick from the air, stop the flow of the smoke. Let's get my good hand in there. My suspicion is that I'm going to find it somewhere coming off of this line, going over there. That's what my suspicion has been, because that is the only thing that I haven't touched. So I got to figure out if I can get this. Putting you down for a minute. All right, now I got her hooked in over there on where the brake booster's at. And I am quite surprised that I I don't see any smoke coming from anywhere. I only see it coming from right there. Maybe, I was really thinking it was going to come out of this reservoir that's in the deal here, in the fender well. The only smoke I see is coming from the air filter housing, which is normal. I didn't plug off the throttle body. All right, so I wasn't getting a very, because I had this open, I wasn't getting a very concentrated amount of smoke. And I thought that might be what my problem is. So this was sitting over here, little bag for rice cakes. And guess what that brought to light? Look who's smoking. Oops, sorry. I went and shut the compressor off because I'm not gonna need it anymore. The thing that's weird is I checked this thing for vacuum. It holds vacuum just fine. I'm not too sure of all the inner workings of this thing, but it is leaking from inside of that EGR. I'm gonna guess this is why this thing runs like garbage after it's been running for a while. Wow. Very impressive product, Autoline. I'm very, very happy. I could have been chasing things forever because like I said, let's see. I can even show you guys if you'd like. Just 1 second, I'll hook her up. So yeah, check this out. I got it hooked up now to this vacuum. She holds vacuum just fine, but it's still dumping smoke out. That kind of altered it a little bit. I think that's just because it moved and there's more space in there now. But yeah, that puppy is leaking, and that is our problem. I don't know if you can really see that, but it is smoking. Hopefully the camera's picking that up because there is smoke coming out of there. I don't see, we're still holding at 15. I wonder if it'll leak. I mean, it's still coming out of there. I wonder if it leaks more when. Yeah, it looks like it leaks. I can see a big puff coming out of there. But when this is sucked in, there's a bigger chamber in there. I don't know. I don't know the inner workings of it, to be honest with you. I just know it held vacuum, so I completely discounted that as being bad. I figured the vacuum was where it would be leaking, but yeah, I am very, very, very impressed. Oh, I'm seeing me some more over here. Is it just moving from? Oh. Yeah, I gotta replace this dipstick tube. I'm not gonna worry about that. That dipstick tube does leak, but I think we need to shut her off now. She's probably got more than her fill of smoke right now. Man, again, very impressed. Very impressed. And again, I bought this. I got it on eBay, bought it with my own money. These guys are not a sponsor. They're not some type of a, they're not funding anything for me. This is a pure, honest opinion or rating. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm very, very impressed. I was certain, because I went through all these vacuum lines myself, made sure everything was kosher. I thought for sure that in the beginning, I thought for sure it was E-jar valve, or in here, there is a reservoir in the passenger fender. This thing's been wrecked before, so I thought, well, it had to be cracked, but I don't see any leaks in there at all. So that's our culprit right there. And I'll be honest with you, that might just get plugged off. I only had it there so I don't have a check engine light. But man, oh man, that saved me so much headache. And you know, I do have an EVAP leak on my truck. I'm pretty sure I know what it is because it's throwing a code for it. That's one thing about this. It doesn't tell you crap. I mean, you get a code and it's lean or something like that. The codes, I love the EEC-IV system, but they don't tell you squat when you need, you know, when your check engine light comes on. Man, oh man, I am just so happy and thoroughly impressed. Thanks again for all of your support watching the channel. I really appreciate it. I hope you subscribe. I'm going to try to do some more things like this as I get new tools. And check that out. It's been like 100 degrees outside. Let me take you outside for a minute. Hopefully you can see it in the camera. See that, folks? That's a mountain that I can usually see clear as day. But currently, I don't know when this will publish, but currently there are all the fires going on in California. And the wind is starting this morning. When I woke up, I go to work at 5 in the morning. And when I got to work, or got up to go to work, there was smoke everywhere. I thought somebody's house was on fire nearby. I cannot smell the smoke, but it sure was smoky outside. And it's hot. You know, we are in Utah. What is it, August 21st, I think, today? 21st. It is the 21st. And it's been hot outside. Especially when you get wrestling one of these pigs under the, you know, one of these 302s or whatever you're working on, under the hood. You get under here and you got the lights and everything going on. That is one thing. This does get warm, so be careful. This does get warm. I mean, it's got a heating element in it. That's natural. That also kind of probably heated me up a little bit too. Anyway, again, awesome find for me and for you, because for 100, I'd be willing to bet you took your car to a shop, you'd be at least 120 bucks them finding the problem for you. They do have cheaper kits. This is the Pro kit. They do have a cheaper kit that runs, I'm gonna guess it's around 70 to 75 bucks. That would work for most DIYers. But this here is something I'm going to be using again, because that is throwing me a code. I don't know if it's even worth using on that, because that tells you exactly what the code is. That's telling me that the fuel inlet is bad. And then this is telling me it throws a code every winter when it starts getting cold. Yep. It's the purge solenoid. I can smell fuel after I drive this thing. I can smell fuel. There's a purge solenoid back there around the spare tire somewheres that I'm pretty sure we're gonna find a leak. Man, sorry, I've got sweat on my lip, upper lip. That's how I roll. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna hit these cars up later. Tonight, I'm done for the night. I'm pooped. Take care.